What happened to the FIRE movement? When did it become we're going to work hard, live below our means, pay off our debts, invest the right way, and we're going to retire early? FIRE, Barista Fire, Coast Fire, whatever the hell all the FIRE movements were. Like, what happened with that? When did everything on social media become, I'm up 37,000% in XRP. I YOLO'd into Palantir. I made $37,000 in 5 minutes of trading. What happened? I know what happened. It's the things that happen to the majority of people. They realized how hard it was. Then they looked for a shortcut, and someone sold them a dream of a shortcut that you can get there shorter. If you even watch like Our Rich Journey, like the beginning of them, it literally says that they worked really hard. I think it was for like 8 years. They lived frugal. They paid off and sold their homes. And then they relocated to Portugal. I guess they did it wrong too. Isn't that kind of like what we talk about on this channel? Didn't I buy real estate in Aruba? Like, it's being rented out right now. And then, God willing, in like 2 years, the end of 2026, we said we're going to stop renting it. And we're going to most likely and try to be there at least 1 to 2 weeks every month until I can slide out of my job, because they offer me a pension. I'm not leaving before 58. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not leaving medical insurance. I'm not leaving my pension on the table. If they tell me I can leave early, I'll take it and be out. But I'm not leaving that on the table. But what happened to that movement of working hard and living frugal? When did it become make quick money and then pull the money out of the stock market? All that shows is why people have nothing later on in life. If you keep pulling every nickel out of the stock market, you're literally creating tax problems for yourselves. Nobody ever wants to talk about that. They skip right over that. Nobody wants to address that. When you don't work a job, you don't have medical insurance. Can we agree on that? Unless you're paying for it out of pocket. You cannot have a 401k if you do not work a job, or unless you own your own business. You can't just have a 401k on your own. You can have a Roth IRA on your own. But when did it start taking profits every time you're up? Oh, it's okay to take profits. When did long-term investing, when did you need a stop loss for anything? I'm asking these questions. Nobody will answer this crap. And remember my past video, how do we even verify that you're real? YouTube should do what WorldStar did back in the day. I don't know if people remember this. WorldStar, at one point, you need to verify an email. You need to verify a lot of stuff. They got rid of like 95% of the comments in the comment section. Once you had to verify your account, like 95% of the comments were gone. Because half the people were trolling, the other half were bots and fake accounts. Yeah, like, what happened to investing? I need people to answer me that. When did it start? I'm going to take money out to go to the mall. I'm going to take money out to buy some clothes. I'm going to show you the skills to pay the bills. I thought we were supposed to be investing for generational wealth. That's why a lot of people don't have wealth, because they bought the dream of the shortcut. You see, here's the thing. Dreams are always for sale. Somebody will sell you a dream right now. I mean, I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge if you want to buy it from me. $100,000. I'll give you the Brooklyn Bridge. In 20 years, I promise it'll be yours. Yeah. Now, I'm not telling you, that it is going to be yours. You got to do your own due diligence on that. But in 20 years, the Brooklyn Bridge will be yours for $100,000. If you want to sell me some money, yeah, I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. But I see why there's no wealth in America, because everybody lives in the moment. Yeah, you got to live in the moment, but taking risk doesn't mean YOLOing into a stock. Taking risk is working really hard and putting $500,000 down on a building, renovating that building and hoping you get renters to get a return on your investment, an ROI, return on investment. That's what taking risk is. You see, the problem is a lot of people don't have money. So they need credit and they need margin. If you really had money, Why wouldn't you be trading with your own money? Why do you need margin? Why do you need credit to go buy the car? If you can really afford that car, why don't you just go drop $100,000 on a drop top BMW M4? 105 grand. That's how much they go for. There's the sticker. I was looking at one. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money. Damn, that's a lot of money. That's why I bought a used M3 for like 20-something thousand. I was like, nah, I get the same thing. I get the sun. I paid it in full. I got no car payments. I got no interest. Like, where's the wealth? Like, where's all the money? Where? I'm not understanding it. Everybody's channel is a quick, hot play of the day. We got to watch CPI. Well, we have to watch earnings report. We got to watch this. What the hell does the earnings report matter today if you're a long-term investor? What does it matter today? If you bought the right company, it don't matter. You already did your own due diligence. You know they've been profitable long-term. You know they're a dividend king or aristocrat. Like, you have index funds. Let me ask you a question. Why are you checking your portfolio every day? Do you check the value of your home every day? If you're not selling your home, why the hell do you care what the housing market is doing, right? Just put my defrosters on. If you're not selling your house, why do you care what the hell your house is worth? So why do you care about your portfolio if you're a long-term investor? This is why the majority of people don't have money. You'll never meet these people. You'll never meet the people in the comment section. A lot of these trolls, they'll never let you know, even if they know you, they'll never let you know who they are because, they just won't. A lot of these influencers up here had absolutely nothing before 2020. They had no skills. A lot of them still don't have a job. They can't stay on topic. They got ADHD. They got mental illness, but they have a phone and they're going to teach you on what you should be doing or telling you you're doing something wrong, but they don't even have a quarter of what you have. These are some crazy times we live in, yo. Crazy times. I'm 44. God willing, I make it to 60, 65. Do you really think YouTube played a part in me getting to where I was? Without a channel, I don't mean to say this, I was headed to where I was headed without the damn channel. If I shut my channel down today, that doesn't stop us from having the place in Aruba. That doesn't stop my index funds. That doesn't stop my pension at my job. So people need to stop worrying about what somebody they will never meet telling them they need to YOLO their money, because guess what? When you blow your account up, it's happened time and time again. People blow their accounts up and they try to get a hold of the social media influencer and then they dip off, they delete their channels, or they start talking about other stuff like relationships and shit. All of a sudden, they ain't giving the hot plays, that they're producing movies and rehearsed movies on their channel. Or they dip off of YouTube for like 3 years. They do it all the time. You don't got to take my word for it. Just remember, a small part of the people who see this video will continuously invest. The majority of the people will quit. And then they will possibly come across my videos 10, 15, 20 years from now, and they'll be like, damn, I wonder what that no regrets guy's doing. And I might be making videos on the balcony in Aruba or in Switzerland or somewhere. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, but we're, on this Viking cruise. And they'd be like, damn, I wish I listened to this damn guy. He was an asshole. He didn't, sugarcoat anything. He was brash, but he was like life is. Life is not easy. So, hope you made it this far. No regrets. Get it.